What's up, cool cats? Long time no see. I see you survived the cursed year. Get, hang in there. I am picking up on so much positive energy this year. So much. It's giving me cognitive dissonance. The world is literally falling apart, and yet I feel so good. And I have some messages for you. Starting with my biggest takeaway from the year that will not be named. At this point, no one can tell me it wasn't cursed. Everything went sideways. Nothing seemed to want to work out. Nothing got done. What the fuck was that bullshit? We don't stand for this, and neither should you. You know why? Because when you simply accept bullshittery, such as the previous year, you get bullshittery, such as the previous Halloween. I want to know how, not why, all of us as a community managed to fumble the uncontestedly best holiday of the year so badly. First, we really wanted to go to a haunted house. We've been saying this for 5 fucking years. Every year, either the weather is shit or we are otherwise busy. So last year we were like, this year for sure. They never ended up opening. Then we thought, we'll bring Halloween to the bar. And they couldn't find enough people to work Halloween night, so couldn't open either. Then we were gonna meet our friend at the cat cafe. And she bailed on us last minute. Then we decided to check out another event downtown, and they were all like, oh, I don't know guys, we're pretty much booked solid, but if you make a reservation online, maybe you can still get in. So we did that. We waited an hour. Come time, there's us and 2 other tables booked solid. My fucking ass. It could have been worse though. At least we didn't wait an hour for a fake Halloween parade. Honestly, what the fuck? Disgusting, inhumane, fucking kind of prank was that supposed to be? Many of you guys told me about this. I'm like, my heart goes out to you. I feel your pain. It hurts right here in the meow meow. Teasing people with Halloween and then crickets. Shameful. Same thing with Christmas. I had a horrible season. Was it just me? I prepared for a really good one. But somehow, last year, praise and compliments did not translate to sales. Here's my going theory. The train wreck that was last year is what happens when people give about 30%. That's a big lesson I learned last year. I said everything you see and touch exists because someone made it happen. And if someone doesn't make it, it doesn't happen. It's all people. We live in a world that is so big and so vast that we don't really perceive this anymore, but it's true nonetheless. You know, the way that nowadays things just magically appear in our lives. It's easy to forget that things have got to have come from somewhere. Somebody has got to have invented it, designed it, created it, transported it from the music you listen to your Amazon package, to your DoorDash order. Even though you're kind of aware that it's a person bringing your food to your door and you make sure to tip them, it still doesn't quite register, does it? Because we're so isolated in our own bubble, so there's just fewer and fewer reasons to engage with other people, or even so much as enter into situations where you would have to acknowledge that other human beings exist in this world. I'm guilty of it myself. Anytime I randomly start searching for something that I just made up in my head, only to find that that thing hasn't been invented yet, I'm like, the fucking audacity. I think this past year has served as a powerful reminder that it's us. It's people, it's human beings making the world go round. We're the ones putting the spooks in Halloween and the cheer in Christmas. And if we don't, it doesn't happen. The magic is gone. Last year, nobody's fault. Nullus est culpa. I think we just collectively didn't have anything left to give anymore. And I think this year will serve as an opportunity to reclaim our lives, reclaim what is important to us. It's a very be the change kind of year, if you ask me. That's why I want to tell you something so badly that if I could take this information and implant it directly into your brain and it would stay put there for good, I would do it this year. Above anything, don't delay your passions. If there's something you've been wanting to do, if anything, if you are lucky enough to have a drive, something that motivates you from the inside, no matter how small, do not put it off any longer. Start now. Start exactly where you are and start with what you have. When I got into photography, all I had was a laptop. A shitty 200-euro laptop with an equally shitty integrated webcam. And I would use it to take shitty quality still life photos. I still remember that little tea light candle and my cheap little garden lantern and how it cast such an eerie glow through the blue glass onto the tile coffee table, and man, that little tea light. It all just went downhill from there. I just had to capture it. I lifted up my laptop and I opened up my webcam software and I angled it just right. And I pressed the little button and there it was. I didn't care that I had shit for equipment. I was enamored with all the beauty around me. All these tiny, isolated vignettes that were just pleasing at a time when fuck all else in my life was pleasing. And I became obsessed with capturing these little glimpses of beauty and solace hiding in plain sight all around me. And eventually that transferred over to capturing my life in a way that was beautiful and romanticized and perhaps even worth living, which is something I had never felt before, dramatic as that sounds. Y'all, if I could do it with a laptop integrated webcam, you can do it with your phone or whatever you got. If photography is your passion, go take those shitty photos with your shitty gear, because it's not about the photos, it's about you. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are all your human rights, in my humble opinion. The third one is most important, because my life has taught me that if I can't pursue my happiness, neither life nor liberty are worth holding on to. Y'all, when I started making videos, I would edit them in Windows Movie Maker. Buggy ass pile of steaming fucking garbage. It was the software equivalent of the Sistine Chapel made of popsicle sticks and Elmer's glue. Those of us who are old enough to remember the joys of peacefully working on your project, only for it to decide to break in the middle of it and corrupt your file for no reason, will know exactly what I'm talking about. If I could do it with Windows fucking Movie Maker, you can do it with whatever free software you can dig up on the internet nowadays. Don't wait, because you'll never be ready enough, the grass will never be greener, and you'll never be in a better position to start out. Starting is how you get to the better position. And it gets worse. You're running the risk of forgetting your passions, because if that voice keeps calling out to you, and you keep ignoring it, it'll get quieter and harder to hear amongst the ambient noise of daily life. If I've learned anything, it's that there will always be another chore to do. There will always be another task to check off of your to-do list. But your passions, your drives, your happiness, those are blessings. They are gifts, privileges bestowed upon those who are worthy of them. And if there's anything I want you to take away from this message, it's that you are worthy of living a life that is worthy of you. You are actively creating the world we all have to live in, whether you recognize it or not. Make it fucking fun. See ya, cool cats. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the gift of my chub chubs sucking on a blankie.